Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works, and today is a shorter meditation practice, so really just find what works for you. Not a big deal how you sit. We also keep our eyes open, preferably, in this practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. Again, it's a short practice, so not all that important. But if your eyes are open, go and just leave the screen alone and drop them gently down below you, kind of glancing at the floor, the desk, or whatever's just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurred out and zoned out. We just have a nice, gentle, clear gaze downwards. You're in a nice position. Your eyes are either open or closed, looking down. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, and no one to become. If you sat down to relax, to clear the mind, or to feel better, I'm afraid this won't happen for you. Or maybe it will. But it won't be meditation. Because happiness or stillness or relaxation isn't a goal of meditation. It's the way. We don't end with relaxation. We begin with it. Itself, it is the path. We're not going somewhere. There's no goal to achieve here. So relax. You are here. In fact, there's nothing you can do to relax. Because the you that wants to relax is the one getting in the way. The body wants to relax by itself. So let it. Notice how when we let it, The body sinks naturally into a relaxed state, not seeking anything, not becoming anything at all. What are you thinking about? Am I catching you in some future problem, some plan? Some analytical thinking? And notice how you can't pay attention to the thoughts and this moment at the same time. Thinking wants to take you into the future or into the past. But thinking never happens in the future or the past. It's always happening now. Can you see this? As you drift away into some fantasy, some plan, some worry, some struggle, can you notice that that happens now? Because there is only now. So just notice it. Rest as it. In other words, don't rest in this moment. Rest as this moment. For no reason at all. And I'm probably catching you thinking again. Return. Right here. In fact, what is here right now when there are no problems to be solved? There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, and no one to become. What's left? Look carefully. what do you discover? All right, you can look at the screen. Right when I hit that bell, you may have jolted. Right when that happened, that moment of surprise, fear, the stomach drops. Where were your problems? Was there coming? Was there going? Was there God? Was there problems? Was there here? Was there there? Just for a second. You know, it's startling. And my teacher, actually, this is very common with Zen masters. They'll talk like this, and somebody will ask, well, what is enlightenment? He'll just go, wah! Yell. And everybody goes, and he's like, stay there. Now, what is he talking about? In that moment of startling, we're not contemplating. We're not naming, thinking about this and that problem, ruminating. It's just this moment of pure contact. There's no rumination. Afterwards, there is. Like, God, why did he do that? He should really put a disclaimer on his video about not having the bell ring so loud. He should really let someone. There's thinking afterwards. But the moment, all words are gone. This practice is about seeing through words. Not getting rid of them, not never using them again and not thinking they're bad, but learning to see them for what they are, because all of our thoughts are words. It's a language. You don't think in Swahili unless you were born speaking or learned how to speak Swahili, right? And if you're listening to this, probably your thoughts are in English. because you were born and you learned how to speak English. Words are just a language. You're not thinking Spanish randomly, all of a sudden. Because they're structured, they're words, and they're not reality. Any more than the menu is the dinner, or the map is the territory. We don't eat the menu thinking we're eating dinner, right? But most of us use words that way. We think, when I say, this is hard, we think that's true. This is hard. And as a matter of speech, it is true. But when we just stop that, it's not hard. It's without a name. And that sounds crazy. We named the world, but we've forgotten we've done so. And because of that, we suffer for it. We think the world is this world of comparison, social status, names, stories, personalities, frustrations, worries, doubts. These are ideas. This is the world human beings live in. Like envy and greed and frustration aren't as real like rocks or mountains. It's not the same kind of thing. But we live in this world. So this practice learns to wake up from it. It teaches us to wake up from it. To not cling to it all the time. We got to play the game. Don't get me wrong. And it's a good thing we can think. But if you're only thinking all the time, you have nothing else to think about except thoughts. And you don't have contact with what is, which is this moment. In fact, it's wrong to say you have contact because you are this moment. So practice every day. Just practice. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.